Hello and welcome to game number 2 here from day 1 of this 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase. Game 2 features New Hope Academy varsity Lady Tigers versus the Benson Techmen from Portland, Oregon. I'm Jeremy Hurtado along with my color partner, Lauren Goodman, as we are set here to bring you all the action of the last 4 games of the day here as we're getting ready for our national anthem here before we get underway with the starters. Again, we get set here to bring you the action of game number 2 as New Hope Academy Lady Tigers from Landover, Maryland take on the Benson Techmen from Portland, Oregon. Techmen are head coached by Eric Knox. They come to the game 8-1 with a 4-0 record in the 6A Portland League. Starters for them are number 5, AJ Yachman, number 10, Dee Norman, number 11, Malaya Lesueur, number 23, Una Brown, number 24, Bria Dixon. For New Hope Academy Lady Tigers, they come to the game 13-7, head coached by Sam Caldwell, again from Landover, Maryland. They are an independent team, and the starters for them are number 2, Kennedy Fauntleroy, number 3, Delisha Pinnock, number 5, Maria Gakden, number 21, Anna Porter, and number 31, Deja Bristol. New Hope Academy will be wearing the white uniforms with navy lettering, while Benson Tech will have the black jerseys on with red numbers. So, Lauren, we get set for 2 teams here that are highly ranked in this nation coming out here to St. Mary's High School in Stockton, California to play. What is your take on this as far as the travel goes for both teams?
Well, I got an opportunity to talk to both coaches. They said they traveled really well, which is good. Very focused and excited for this week's tournament or weekend tournament. So they're really just ready to play and get on the court and handle business as top teams do. And this is going to be a good one for an early matchup. We got 2 pretty good ball clubs that are going to play against each other in the second game.
So we're getting set here just before tip-off. As I said, the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase, game number 2, first varsity game of the afternoon. Don't forget you can check out all the games from this weekend live on NorCal Sports TV, or you can watch them on demand anytime through our YouTube channel at NorCal Sports TV. Una Brown set the tip off for Benson against Kennedy Fauntleroy. Benson wins the tip. 3-point shot up by Dixon is good. And quickly, Benson up 3-0 over New Hope Academy.
Well, we automatically got to see why she's going. The University of Montana pulled that trigger very quickly as Benson gets back on defense and now create a turnover.
We see the replay here of the shot. Apparently looked like a 3 from our camera, but they gave her 2 for it, so it'll be a 2-pointer. The rebound comes off to Gakding. Going to have official discussion here. Oh, foul called on the play. As we see the replay here. Nice drive there by New Hope Academy. Lori Porter. Porter, free throw up and good.
Well, New Hope is definitely trying to push the tempo, get some rhythm here, and go fast.
Second free throw up and good as well for Porter, as have our score 2-2 here with less than a minute gone in the first quarter. Now a little aggressive on the defensive end is Deja Bristol, and she picks up her first foul of the afternoon. Again, just underway here, 2-2 our score as we get a steal by Kennedy Fauntleroy. Rebound and basket by Deja Bristol for New Hope Academy.
That was a big, strong rebound, and we see New Hope Academy get right out into their full court press, trying to pick up the tempo and apply pressure, but Benson scores easily on that layup.
Nice layup there by Brown for Benson. Now an interception here caused by Yachman, but it gives it right back to Fauntleroy, and she lays it up and in. And we have a quick timeout call by Eric Knox, the Benson Tech head coach. This broadcast of the St. Mary's MLK Showcase is brought to you by Recruiting Boost Athletic College Placement Services. Erica Westhoff Performance. Help your athlete reach full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, the 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. The girls' camp is July 7th through the 11th, 2020. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Education Solution, providing test prep for ACT, SAT, and other standardized testing. So Benson with the ball, working around the outside there. 13 on the shot clock as Dixon gets the ball back up at the top of the key. She has it taken away. Sorry there. Fauntleroy lays it up, no good. Rebound, no, by Gakjen, and she's fouled.
That was a good takeaway on that last play. As you see here, the defense created this opportunity. She pushed, missed, but that was a good follow and put back right here to get to the free throw line.
First free throw attempt short. 6-5 our score here. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. We're live from St. Mary's High School here in Stockton, California. Second free throw attempt is good for Gakden. Gakden with the rebound for New Hope Academy there from a long shot by Benson. Heck. Fauntleroy shot no good. Benson quickly down court. Layup up and good by Dee Norman. 2-on-none break there by Benson. Entry pass a little wide, but able to hang on to it is New Hope Academy. 3-point shot. Back iron. Rattles out and out of bounds. It'll be Benson Tech ball as we see the 2-on-none break here last time down court.
Easy layup, push out in transition, run your lanes very well. That's what happens when you work hard and get back to score.
All tied up here at 7. 5:10 left to go here in the first quarter. Benson Tech from Portland, Oregon, taking on New Hope Academy from Landover, Maryland. Ball goes out of bounds. Kicked by New Hope Academy, so it'll be reset of the shot clock for Benson Tech.
And New Hope's defense is just so active and ready. They're all on their toes, hands up, trying to get tips, trying to get deflections, which is creating a little bit of difficulty for Benson as they're having to speed up in the game.
Nice possession there for New Hope Academy on defense as they hold Benson Tech to one and done.
And we're seeing some man-to-man by both teams, which I really like. Teams not settling to be in the zone, and they're just being active and aggressive on their feet. Good putback layup there for Gakden.
Behind the back dribble, now it's taken away by Gakden, and she gives it right back to Benson Tech. Dixon from 3, shot up and good. Nice shot there by Dixon. Gives Techman a 10-9 lead. Entry pass stolen by Benson Tech. 2-on-1. Fast break opportunity. Now it's 3-on-1. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Bristol, and that's a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, I wish they would have handled that a little bit better. They didn't need that many passes. Once you're in the key, go ahead and take that shot, but they get it right back here. You're going to have to capitalize on their turnovers.
Steal and basket by Mila Lasser. So that's 3 times now we've seen Benson Tech have steals and easy layups to the basket. 2 of them they created and 1 they missed, and here's another steal, this time by Norman, but she has her shot blocked by Jackman.
Good block and return after you give up the turnover.
3-point miss comes long to Benson Tech, and then there's a foul called on the play.
And that's something they definitely didn't want before that play. We see here trying to take it. Good solid swing, get the shooter in her pocket, knock it down for 3.
Yeah, Dixon hit about 7 in a row in pregame warm-ups, so you don't want to let her shoot the ball.
Oh, she's a shooter. Shooter, shoot. And then here's Gokding getting back, getting the block after the turnover. But, again, in that last little run by Benson, it happened because New Hope didn't take care of the basketball. So they're going to have to play aggressive defense, but also take care of the basketball in return. Benson is returning the pressure and applying it right back. So we're going to have a pretty up-tempo game.
Foul called on Bristol, her second foul of the game here so far in the first quarter. 3:15 left to go. Pass almost intercepted by Tara Cousins, but the ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be Benson ball as Dixon gets set to inbound for Benson Tech.
And Benson is still very young, even though they have the core leaders and they have the scholarship kids. They're a pretty young team, and they're going to have to work really hard to get over this New Hope team. Is really loaded and has a multitude of players.
Cousins, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Motique Atik. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Motique Atik. So it'll be Benson Tech ball.
And now we see them kind of matching up with that 3-2, trying to use their length to get some tip passes. Benson is handling the ball well. Good, strong drive. Got to make that one, though.
Yoakum getting on the floor. Now gets it over to Lasser. Shot no good still. Rebound comes off to Benson Tech. Nice job there by Una Brown. Get on the floor, get the rebound, and then she gets fouled.
That was good. Second chance pursuit. Nobody boxed her out. She went for the basketball hard, just trying to get something up and gets a foul contact. Now she's on the line.
Brown goes to the line, a 5'11 freshman, one of those young players you were talking about moments ago for Benson Tech. First free throw rattles around but falls off.
And Brown has nice size coming into the ball game today, and I think she really has some packages that's going to help them out. She's attacking the rebounding really well. So she's going to have to continue that tenaciousness, sometimes getting the game and those other type of factors that a lot of people don't want to do.
Free throw makes it 13-9. Benson Tech up here early in the first quarter. Porter's shot no good. Anna Porter then called for the foul.
And that was unnecessary. Missed the shot, just get back. Instead of getting back, she just swipes at the ball. Fouls too far away from the court. Those are one things that coaches really don't like, those 94 feet fouls. It was unnecessary. You didn't get the rebound. Just sprint back, save yourself a foul. Now you pick an unwanted foul up. It kind of throws off the rhythm of your game a little bit.
A little frustration of missing the shot. And it's the fourth team foul here in the first half. Benson Tech with the ball in the offensive end now. Dixon drives back to Yoakman, who looked for three, gives it back to Dixon. Dixon, 3-point shot, long. Rebound comes off to Anna Porter for New Hope. So New Hope hasn't had a basket here in 2 or 3 possessions. We'll see if they try to go back down low.
And they're trying to work a little inside out right now, see if the drives can create something. But kudos to Benson. They're playing extremely good defense right now, and it's preventing New Hope to doing what they want to do, attack, maybe even dump it in down low. I thought they were trying to get the backdoor cut on that one a little bit quicker, so a little bit more heads up. Maybe next time they'll be able to get that option.
Now a steal by Anna Porter, and she's fouled by Dixon, or is it going to be on Porter? It's going to be on Porter. So that's her second.
And see, now you're really playing defense on this one, trying to hustle, and then you just get a bump foul. The first one was unnecessary. Now you got 2 fouls in the first, and you're going to have to play very heads up if you play in the second and then finishing out the rest of the game. As coach is staying with her right now, so I hope you got some trust in her to not pick up that 3rd foul.
Benson Tech working around the outside here. 20 on the shot clock. Yuckman drives, kicks out for the 3-point shot from Brown. It's long, and rebound comes off to Tara Cousins for New Hope Academy. Quickly down court she goes to Venturi, who works it in the corner. Back to Cousins, and the ball's tipped out of bounds by Lozada Watley.
And I like the thought. I just want her to grab the ball, secure it instead of dribbling. She kind of lost handle, and then it kind of went out of play, hopefully. But luckily, they kept the ball their way. But there's automatically a double team right now on her. They're going to have to find something else if it's not able to work right now. They're pretty much guarding the inside post really well. See where the guard attacks is, and if they can get an opportunity and get an easy bucket. I think the on-ball screen, as we see right now, coming. They got to use it, though, try to create some openings.
Cousins' 3-point shot is blocked, but we got a foul called on Watley. As we see the replay here, Cousins working around. Shot blocked, but they call the foul on Watley. Looked like Cousins was just inside the 3-point line, so there'll be 2 free throws for Cousins. Cousins, a 5'10" senior. Hits the first.
Still available on the board. Good pickup. Solid student. So it's a lot of college coaches in here right now. Actually, she's going to the University of Delaware, so that's a good time pickup. She knows what she's playing for. They got multiple D1s as they get a pick and a steal here on the open. Both defenses really being effective when they apply the pressure. I want to see both teams kind of take their time with beating the press, kind of finding the gaps, maybe fake a pass to make a pass right now, because they're just passing very carelessly at the top of the press, which they shouldn't do.
Inbound pass is knocked away by Benson Tech. So it'll move the inbound just to the other side of the block. Checking into the game, Deja Bristol for New Hope Academy. She gets the inbound pass. Shot is too hard, though, and Una Brown comes away with it for Benson Tech. 15 on the shot clock, or game clock, rather. Shot clock's off. Benson Tech has a chance to take the last shot. Now we're under 6. Gets the ball over to Dixon, trying to create with 3. She gets it back to Yoakman. Yoakman drives, layup, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter with our score. New Hope Academy 11, Benson Tech 13 here on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Well, if you don't have anything to do this summer, make sure you get an opportunity to get to that NorCal Sports Summer Camp. It's going to be for boys and girls. It's going to be a really good opportunity to enhance your game and get better and get the kids out for a couple days during that summer.
And a beautiful setting to go up there in Sonora, California and hang out 5 days summer camp for both. Well, 1 week for boys, 1 week for girls. As we start the second half here, or second quarter rather, Alicia Pickett with the layup for New Hope Academy.
And that was good execution out of the end of the quarter. You see just taking their time, don't get it, swing the basketball, and then drive hard. Lane opened up, and that just started with a little bit of ball movement.
Inbound pass tipped back into the backcourt. It's going to be Benson Tech ball to inbound all the way from the other side of the court there. So a little defense there by Pinnock creates a long opportunity here for Benson Tech.
When they stay in the 2-2-1, 2-1-2 pretty much, pressure every time it gets on the sides. And it starts with their length, playing with your hands up. I know a lot of players don't remember that, but playing defense with your hands up is part of starting good defense because then you can pressure the ball and you're a little bit wider. And then I think we just got a shot clock violation.
We did. It's hard to hear it, not very loud, but it was a shot clock violation. So nice defense there by New Hope Academy. Gets the ball back for them on offense. As we have a tie score 13-13 here.
And if you're New Hope, that's a good start. Come out, get an offensive execution, wide open three-point shot as it knocks down for Picnic.
Quickly down court, though, Oria Boyd for Benson Tech. Now we have a turnover here by New Hope Academy as the pass is just out of the reach of Pinnock. And we got a timeout called by New Hope Academy coach Sam Caldwell. And we'll remind you that this broadcast of St. Mary's MLK Showcase is brought to you in part by the All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games returns April 4th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG for everything All NorCal Games related and recaps from the previous years. Also, Straight Sports. For custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. Sports Star Mag. Go to our website for prep sports coverage with new basketball rankings every week. For more information, go to sportstarmag.com. Kicked ball there creates a reset for Benson Tech. Benson Tech looking to work around the outside there. 15 on the shot clock as we turn it over by Fauntleroy. She lays it up and in. Offensive foul called on Una Brown as she came in and created contact. There's the replay of Kennedy Fauntleroy laying it up and in. Last time down for New Hope Academy after the turnover. Got some full court pressure here by Benson Tech this time.
Fauntleroy just beats it easily. Not bad spacing, but good thing we had the follow-up.
Mariah Gagnon there with the rebound and basket for New Hope Academy. Gives them a 5-point lead. So far a good quarter here for New Hope Academy. Came in trailing. Now they have a 5-point lead. Dixon pass over to Brown is intercepted. New Hope Academy again with the ball on the offensive end. Pinnock drives, picks up the foul on Benson Tech. That's going to be 6 on them here in the first half as we see a replay of Gakden. Put it up and in last time for New Hope Academy, and now we have a timeout called by New Hope Academy. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. Erica Westhoff Performance. Help your athlete reach their full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. 5:15 left to go here in the second quarter. New Hope Academy set to inbound, up by 5, 20-15. Jeremy Hurtado along here with Lauren Goodman here, bringing you the action as Mariah Jackson lays it up and in for New Hope Academy. Nice job there, Lauren, out of the timeout. Come up with a set play for New Hope Academy.
They've been really special out of timeouts. Defense is better. As you see, they created a turnover right there. And they're getting her involved. Maria Gokbang, she's really playing big in the middle for them, really taking up area. Only a junior, and she's pretty much their motor behind everything that they're doing. And it's a good start for them. They're really special, though, out of the timeouts. And when they have in moments to really regroup and reset, they're playing strong. You couldn't ask for anything else. And you see right here, it's just started with the defensive pressure, finding the big man who ran really well. Good bounce pass to the finish.
Checking back into the game for Benson Tech is Brian Dixon. It's Una Brown, rather. And we got a timeout on the floor for injured player as player goes down for New Hope Academy. .436 left to go here in the second quarter. Our score, New Hope Academy 24, Benson Tech 15. Lauren, we have a second here. Let's talk about what these two teams have accomplished here this year. Again, Benson Tech comes in the game 8-1, 4-0 in 6A Portland League play. But they were 26-4 last year, 16-0 in league, and lost in the Oregon State Championship game to Southridge, 66-42.
Benson is a pretty good team. I got a friend that's coaching in Oregon as well, and he said the team is really well coached and put together. One of the top teams in Portland, so they know what it takes to be at the big dog level. They played nationally all year pretty much together, playing AAU together. So this is a team that's really worked extremely hard to get to an elite level. And when you can be the top in your state, I mean, what else can you ask for? And New Hope is not any scrubs at all, as we seeing Fauntleroy getting off the court right now, just a sophomore, and she's been playing impactful in today's game. So hopefully she'll be able to come back. But these two teams are highly touted and decorated, and they're showing us why. It's a very close matchup. I think they're one or two mistakes both away from playing a perfect game right now. They're going to have to keep battling it out. Like I said, we're in store for a good one. Two teams that are not cream puffs, so to speak.
Back to live action here as Benson Tech brings the ball up court. Sauer now over to Dixon. Dixon You got to keep an eye on her. She'll shoot it anytime, anywhere. Yolkman with the drive, picks up the foul, and it's going to be free throws after this one. That's a 17 fouls. It's going to be 1-1. As you see, Yolkman here with the drive, and the foul on Deja Bristol. First free throw up and good for Yolkman. Second free throw up and good by Yolkman, one of the few seniors, only two of them on the team for Benson Tech. As you were speaking to their youth earlier in the broadcast. New Hope Academy feeds Deja Bristol down low, and she delivers. Bringing it back up to a 9-point lead here for the Lady Tigers. Nice drive and running shot there by Watley. 5'3" freshman for Benson Tech. New Hope back on offense. Gets it down low to Gacton. Shot no good. Rebound, Benson 3-on-2. Dixon, 3-point shot long, but the rebound for Benson Tech there by Watley, and her shot goes out of bounds. Last touched by New Hope Academy.
And a good strong drive here, just turn the corner. Nice little pro hop over the top to the floater.
Inbound comes up to the top of the key. 18 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Dixon works it off the screen. Nice bounce pass down low to Brown for the basket. Assist goes to Dixon.
Nicely executed play off the screen and roll. Good bounce pass by Dixon, finding Brown in the roll.
Cousins, 14-footer, no good. Rebound by Gacton. She gets it over to Hori Porter, and she knocks it down on a 12-foot jump shot quickly. Benson back down court, but Gacton blocks the shot out of bounds. Ball goes back to Benson.
Oh, she's a big-time shot blocker, and she's really doing a good job of not swatting down, but actually pursuing the basketball. As we see here, she sprints back on defense, able to recover, and then just get the block to the corner, get that out of here.
Checking back into the game for New Hope Academy, Elsa Motikatik. 3-point shot on the way for Benson, no good, long. Rebound comes off to Pinnock for New Hope Academy. Seven-point game, 2.5 left. Motikatik, 3-point shot, short. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Motikatik is headed to VCU next year. It's a nice size scholarship. They got 4 D1 kids on their team already, and still opportunities for other kids to get picked up. So it's a pretty good ball club by New Hope.
Active hands there, creates a turnover by New Hope Academy. They got the hands on the ball. Last ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Benson Tech. Checking back into the game is Anna Porter, replacing Deja Bristol for New Hope Academy.
And we see kind of a defensive change here for Benson. Running more of a 2-3 set.
3-point shot up, no good. Rebound by Motikatik. Her shot is strong off the glass, but again, Pinnock there for the rebound for New Hope Academy. Motikatik with the running shot there, goes in. Now turnover caused by Cousins.
It's been a high-scoring quarter.
Cousins gets the ball over to Venturi. Back over to Anna Porter, and she hits the 3-point shot for New Hope Academy.
Benson just patient in the execution.
Venturi runs out on Dixon. Dixon's three-point shot comes off long.
And Dixon seems to me like she's rushing her shot a little bit. They're playing good defense, but here on the other side, I like the patience and execution, man. Tika just taking it hard. Kind of got a bump on there, but that was a good left-hand finish as she puts it in for New Hope Academy.
Dixon set the inbound for Benson. Gets it in to Yoakum. Fresh shot clock, so plenty of time to work with. 55 on the game clock.
That probably would have went for a 2-for-1 just to go a little bit quicker. But New Hope gets a defensive stop, and now they're pushing. They probably could go 2-for-1, but they're slowing it down right now.
Entry pass there by Venturi. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Ona Brown for Benson Tech. Matikatik, three-point shot up, back iron, no good. Rebound comes off to Pinnock. Her layup is no good, but again, the rebound is fought for, and we have a foul called on the rebound. Foul going to be called on Venturi. So that'll give the ball back to Benson Tech with 20.7 left to go here in the second quarter. Down by 12, have a chance to cut it to a 10-point lead here. And we're going to get free throws because that's eight fouls, so 1-on-1.
Got to take advantage of this 1-on-1 right here. Potentially could get it to a 10-point game, and then got to make a defensive stop or try to create a turnover, as every time they've scored or made a bucket, they've applied pressure. So this could be a 4-point swing right here if Benson plays this into their favor.
Free throw up and good. Second free throw attempt by Lasser is up and good as well. So a 10-point game, 20.7 left to go here in the second quarter of play. Live from the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase game, varsity game number 1, game number 2 of the day here from St. Mary's High School. Ball goes out of bounds, and again, 3.5 left to go in the quarter. Benson Tech has a chance. The inbound, but it's stolen. 3-point heave goes off the shot clock and behind the basket. No good. So that'll be our score there at the half. As we remind you, this broadcast of the St. Mary's MLK Showcase is brought to you by Recruiting Boost Athletic College Placement Services. Erica Westhoff Performance. Help your athlete reach their full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. The NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp, a 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. The girls' camp, July 7th through 11th, 2020. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Education Solutions, providing test prep for ACT, SAT, GRE, LSAT, and other standardized tests. Visit YourEdSolutions.com for details. The 4th annual All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games returns April 5th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG for everything All NorCal Games, related and recaps from previous years. Straight Sports. Go to for custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. Sport Stars Mag. Go to our website for prep coverage of all sports. New basketball rankings every week. SportStarsMag.com for more information. So we'll be back with more information on some halftime stats after these messages on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Welcome to the NorCal SportsTV halftime report. Right now, New Hope is leading Benson 33-23. Benson has had a really good game, although they are losing by 10. What do you have to say about that?
You know, I think Benson had a great start. They had a high-energy start, but I think New Hope just needed that time to wake up, and so now I think Benson needs to adjust. I think they should take advantage of number 24, the University of Montana commit, Bria Dixon. She's been pretty dominant. She just needs to keep finishing her shots. They just need to get back into it and bring that energy back.
On the other hand, New Hope has been doing really well inside the paint, making most of their shots. They did hit a few three-pointers, but they have to get those open looks and make those baskets. Thank you. Back to you, Jeremy.
All right, thank you, Levi and Rihanna Dezon. Our halftime report there from NorCal Sports TV's summer camp. As we get set here to start the second half, Lauren, I'm going to ask you, they talked about things that Benson can do to get back into it. In your opinion, what does Benson have to do? They had to lead there at the end of the first quarter and then got blitzed there in the second quarter by New Hope Academy.
And that started with the defensive pressure by New Hope. I think they came out really well and strong, got some on-ball picks, which is very difficult to do. I mean, I understand creating turnovers in your press, but when you're playing man-to-man defense and you're really just locking up, they're playing extremely well. So if I was Benson right now, they got to come up with the energy as well as being able to minimize their turnovers to create that into points. It seems like Benson's had a little bit more difficulty running their man-to-man offense against New Hope, and so they're going to have to come out and be a little bit more efficient. We also saw them jump into the zone, and I think that might be impactful because I didn't see New Hope really knock down too many threes. So if maybe they can change their looks and play with a lot more energy, we can see a shift in the game quickly.
Yeah, I bet New Hope seemed to try and go down low more than they did, like you said, the outside shot. So we'll see if they decide to go zone here in the second half as they quickly get a stop, but then turnover gets it right back to New Hope Academy. Benson, Dixon, three-point shot, long again, and her shot hasn't looked right since she hit the first one there in the first half.
And they clocked her for 2 in the first quarter. She's been pretty much quiet after that. She's going to have to find a way to take what they give her. She works extremely hard, though, to get her shots. She's not lazy about it. She's not, sitting and trying to wait for the basketball. She moves really well without the ball. Maybe if she can get some shot fakes, get some little 15-footer jumpers, maybe even create to the basket, that might open her up, and then the shot's going to fall easily. You can tell she's a natural shooter, but here's goddamn pushing again, and that's partially a reason why they've sparked on New Hope is because she's playing so tremendous right now, just defensively bringing them a big-time presence, and then on the offensive end, she can literally score whenever she wants to. That's why New Hope's been so successful in the key with the combination of her and Bristol. So Benson's going to have to take care of the basketball a lot better as far as getting executions and getting shots up. They just had the possession for about 23 seconds, but didn't even get a shot attempt. As you see here, New Hope playing quick defense, getting a hand in it, finding shooters. Might have one right there, knock it down.
Three-point shot there by Pinnock. Extends the lead to 13, the largest lead of the game so far for New Hope Academy. Three-point shot on the way, good by Una Brown.
And that was a good response. I told you, Brown's been playing pretty solid right now for the Benson team and being consistent with her presence on defense as well as being some offensive pressure. So you couldn't ask more from the freshman.
Good defense there by Benson as Gackman's shot goes no good. And again, creates another chance for Benson Tech to cut into the New Hope lead as Dixon drives. Now goes up and turns the ball over. But New Hope trying to play a little too fast. Can't hit the touchdown pass as it goes out of bounds.
That was good defense by Benson. Unfortunately, they turned the ball over. But then New Hope turns it over, so they get it right back. Probably both coaches want them right now to clean it up.
And right now, if you're Dixon, you just need to get a free throw even. Something that you see the ball go through the hoop. Get yourself back into the shooting confidence because as a shooter, it's going to take one to go through and then it's game on.
She's had a multitude of good games. Right there, you got the pump fake, but then probably an offensive foul under.
Yeah, foul away from the basket.
And we see right here just a push in the back as they try to swing it. Good pump fake. And then you get the offensive foul down low.
New Hope working it around the outside. Looking for the three-point shot. Take it. And again, Alicia Pinnock second three-point shot of the second half. We said, let's see him make some outside shots, play zone. Well, there you go. Penix says, I can hit 2 in a row. And then an offensive foul called on Benson. We'll turn the ball right back over to New Hope Academy as we see a replay of Penix three-point shot, almost the same spot she hit the last one from.
Yeah, nobody's guarding her, though. Nobody guards you. You go ahead, take shots, feet set. That's a good-looking shot for New Hope. On the other side, Benson's still struggling with their man-to-man offense right now. They can't really get any open opportunities. They try to go to the on-ball screen, didn't work, and now you see an adjustment as well. They're in the zone, so they can help each other out and move a little bit more efficiently. They're going to have to guard the three-point line a little bit better. Close out with your hands up. Like right now, Brown's guarding the three-point line, but her hand is down. Got to have your hands up competitively, see lob over the top, and that could be deflected or deterred with just playing defense with your hands up.
So Benson does a good job there of creating the turnover, getting the ball back, down by 13. Dixon brings it up for Benson. Over to Brown, shot rattles around and goes down. Her second three-pointer of the second half here.
It's been a three brigade pretty much all quarter. But I want to see Benson pick up the intensity. I think they could be right in the ball game, but still playing a little flat, not giving really a lot of energy off.
Cousins shot no good, but gacked in there for the rebound. Doesn't go, gets her own rebound again, and she's fouled on the play by Lasser.
And she rebounds really well. All she needs to do is take her time and finish that one, but nobody box you out. Go up and get it. Double pursuit. I like the effort. Nobody boxes me out. I go get it again. Get on the ground, dive for it, and I know she wants that one back because that was an easy two for her.
Brown's pass tipped away, but Dixon able to go back and hit it, and then fouled by Cousins in the backcourt. That was a bang-bang type of thing. I thought maybe they were going to call it on Dixon, who used her off arm to kind of push off here.
But it was a lot of contact, and that's what you want to see. 2 D1s going at it head-to-head. I can't give you easy buckets. It's just not possible. You're the shooter. You're the main scorer. I know they scouted before they came into tonight, so that was extremely good defense. I thought they would call the foul a little bit earlier. There was a lot of bump coming off screen, but I like the competitiveness. I can't give you anything, and that's how you got to be defended, especially when you're trying to play at the next level.
19 on the shot clock as Dixon gets it. Passes it down low to Yokman, who tries the layup, but no good.
And that's good rotation. They've been trying to get that all night. That was probably the best, but here we go. 3-point ball game.
And
shooting
Porter.
Porter. And it's getting a little bit more physical.
Lead pass for Dixon. Tries to drop it off, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by New Hope.
And those are those bonehead plays. I like the thought process, but you're 2 feet in the key. You got to give it up and go just shoot it and let them rebound for you. I don't know why they didn't get the pass up sooner, but you just got to jump stop if they block it. You still got dumps. You have options running the lane with you. I'd rather her get a shot attempt than the miss there. And we see Coach Knox on the other side really just talking to his team and wanting them to play with more energy. It's a little flat in here, but at the same time, you can still play hard. It's more than enough competitive game, just 10 points. You got to want to fight for it right now to get over the hump a little bit, and they haven't done that.
Missed shot there by Benson Tech turns into an offense possession now here for New Hope Academy. 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Porter, 3-point shot, again short. Rebound, though, off. It's in races to Lasser. Lasser lays it up and in off the left glass for Benson Tech, and we have an 8-point game.
And I like it. You're seeing benefits right now. It started slowly. They had the 2 threes early, but the zone has impacted New Hope completely. They haven't gotten the inside shots that they want, and now we're pushing it off to the races again. And I like this. I like the change in Benson. They're really making them work. This is where things get scary in the half-court set. Are they willing to execute right now?
Offensive foul called on Yokman there on the drive.
And I think we got 2 different calls.
Oh, you're right. They changed it to a block.
And let's look at the play again. Skip pass. And she wasn't there. Nice call. Go to the free throw line.
Now they're having a discussion about it, but they'll have their discussion. We were down to an 8-point game here, 2:15 left to go in the third quarter. And if you're Benson Tech, this is right where you wanted it to be here. You're climbing back into the game, playing defense. Like you said, the zone is causing problems.
They're going to have to get over the hump. I mean, we played 4 minutes of basketball. It's been pretty much New Hope all the way. But Benson is now having to get over the hump. They're trying to fight out of this valley. When you're fighting out of the valley, you got to make a couple plays. Now, they made a couple of defensive stops. Turnovers, though, but now they've been able to convert. And now we're at the free throw line, and she knocks down the first one. We're going to have to build on this. Immediately, they should be jumping into their press, probably extended pressure. But they get back in the zone so they can take up the middle. Hands have to be active. No easy threes right now. And they probably could turn into something as you see New Hope calling a timeout right on time because they need to make an adjustment in what they're running right now offensively.
And we'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today. Finding athletic.
We're back here, 2:09 left to go in the third quarter. Benson Tech has cut the lead to 6 here with some good defensive play and creative offense on that side of the floor. Let's see if they can continue that here as we come out of the timeout. New Hope's been great at that timeouts, but this time they throw the ball away.
And that was good execution. They found a way to get it in the inside. She tried to do the reverse skip pass from the inside because she's obviously getting double team attention. She's just knowing the next play that's going to be a better pass for a knockdown from Matikati.
So now a chance to cut in the lead some more for Benson Tech, but the pass is intercepted by Matikati.
That was too far of a pass to try to make, starting with Brown, and then no communication or no just securing the basketball, jump stopping. I don't see a lot of players doing it now, but just grabbing the basketball, jump stop and let everybody pass you so we can have a gathered attack. Now you just lose it because you're trying to go fast and do everything at once, and both teams did the same thing, and it created 2 turnovers unnecessarily.
Now we got a foul.
I think we got a timeout.
Timeout called by Benson Tech. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. Benson Tech set to inbound the ball down by 6. 1:28 left to go here in the third quarter. Dixon gets the inbound pass in the backcourt for the Techmen. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
And they're going to have to get something to the basket.
Shot is blocked by Venturi, and she is able to corral the rebound. So they tried to go to the basket, but the shot was blocked by Venturi. Now Venturi thought about the shot, now gives it up. Again, zone defense played by Benson Tech here, predominantly here in the third quarter.
Good adjustment. That was a good, strong drive to open up something by Porter.
So there's the response by New Hope. What you were looking for, a three-point shot by Dixon, back iron. .25 on the shot clock. About a 5-second difference on the shot clock and game clock. Venturi, three-point shot, wide left. Rebound comes off to Benson Tech. 15 seconds on the shot clock, on the game clock. Dixon, a wide open three-point shot. Rattles around, no good. No luck for here this afternoon.
It hasn't been on, but it's just game one. I don't know if it's jitters. I want her to play smarter, though. D1 kid, you got to get to the rim. If it's not open, don't settle just for three-pointers if you don't have to. Get some points on the board. That could have been a swing right there.
And we'll be back with the fourth quarter after this message on NorCal Sports TV. Fourth quarter here, game number one, the varsity level here at the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase. We got some third quarter stats for us.
Well, right now for New Hope, Picnic is leading the way with 11 points. Got a pretty much balanced attack as far as what they got, but Benson's on a run here, and they're going to have to matriculate more layups, I feel like, and more points. And you see they start off right there really strong with the 2-point bucket by Whately.
Yeah, nice job there by Dixon. That time she didn't take the three-point shot. She passed it on to the teammate who was filmed the lane and got the easy layup. So see, she'll listen to you from last time.
And it slowed the game down a lot right now that they went into the zone. Easy call right there. Bump, hands down. No real issues. But I think Benson is a really good team. They're just going to have to, again, effort, energy, things that they can control. And you see right here, it starts on defense. That little bump under low. The zone has slowed it down. This is only the third team foul, 15 foul total for both teams in this half. So it's cleaned up significantly, but we got to play smarter as far as giving up the easy bucket right there to Bristol. The last two buckets that New Hope scored was inside the key. So when they do not score inside the key, Benson has a better chance and opportunity to win. But that was a good cut off the inbound. Benson just goes up and gets it. No real competition at the rim, and she finishes it strong.
Corner inbound there. Trouble as New Hope intercepts it. Layup. Long. Too strong. Third chance here in this possession for New Hope Academy as they keep the offensive rebounds going. And then the ball comes out of bounds. Last touched by New Hope, and then we'll turn the ball over to Benson.
And I want to see Davis go shoot that one. You know that's my rule. 2 feet in the key, you might as well shoot it, and somebody else can go get the rebound instead of trying to make a pass so close to each other. I think she would have probably made that shot. So just looking to the rim a little bit more. Here we go, get a drive and attack, but not able to finish for Yoka.
Cousins off the curl. Nice little jump shot there. Free throw extended. Makes it a 10-point lead here again for New Hope Academy. Dixon's pass is not able to handle by Yoakum. Travel called there on Pinnock. Turns the ball back over.
And that was going to be a good solid move. I think
Benson.
The travel came from the bump, which is what she was looking for. But we got a pretty clean crew in here today, so they keeping it fair and square.
6 minutes left to go, fourth quarter, 10-point game. Benson Tech out of Oregon taking on New Hope Academy out of Landover, Maryland. Long shot comes off to Pinnock, and she slows it down. Up by 10. No need to hurry here if you're New Hope Academy.
No, absolutely not. I think they can be patient, travel, catch the basketball, then go. That's all I'm asking. Just a little bit more patience from the top players. They're kind of just forcing it and rushing things, which is creating some of these flukes of turnovers. But I think if she just caught that one, maybe even just caught and shot, it would have been a pretty good execution for them. Benson's going to have to keep fighting, though, even if 5 minutes left. 10-point game is more than enough time to get back in it. So all about their fight and their dog in them. How bad do they want it, or are they going to lay down? And I think New Hope has been at bay enough in this second half for Benson to get an opportunity to get back in the game.
Ona Brown there with a good-looking attempt at the basket, but it comes off no good. Cousins drives baseline over to Gakden, and she puts it in and now increases the lead to 12. Nice job there by Cousins to attack the baseline to find the open Gakden there in the paint.
And that just gave her 11 points. And she's been playing solid with continuity, just moving without the basketball. See, she took the high side of the post and didn't stay on the block and was able to get that little teardropper in. I mean, at 6'3", she has a lot of size and length to shoot over a lot of people. So she's playing really, really well for them, and only a junior. Just imagine coming back next year. So New Hope has a lot of weapons, and they're going to have a fully loaded schedule this weekend.
Pinnock, three-point basket there, extends it to 15. New Hope tomorrow. New Hope takes on Cathedral Catholic from San Diego, and then on Monday they also are here. So yeah, 3 good nights of basketball for New Hope Academy.
Porter coming on with her 10, so they got a really balanced attack. 3 players right now in double digits. You couldn't ask for more, and it's all coming from your big-time players. So they're really settled in, and just imagine they got 2 more games. So they're going to get opportunities for other players to really step up. Not a lot of people scouting them right now. And we see here the University of Delaware commit with the easy jump shot. You see on the last one where she turned it over, told you if she just caught the basketball, she could shoot pretty well. She looked pretty good, shot that little 10-footer, and it was all net.
$3:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 15-point lead for New Hope Academy. Yoki and Dixon working back and forth. Dixon behind the screen, short. Ball might have been tipped by Gakden. Cousins brings it up for the Tigers. Skip pass, cross Porter. Porter finds Venerari, and it's another basket for the Tigers.
And now it's getting out of control now. You see New Hope just in their bag, still playing hard and aggressive and trying to not run the score, but just kind of play hard every possession. Still, again, 3 minutes left. I'm going to play, but everybody kind of just moving on all cylinders. As you see here, cross-court, cross-key flash to the high post, getting that easy jump shot.
Benson pass nearly intercepted. Shot no good. Nice job on the glass for Benson. Gives him another opportunity. Dixon to the corner for Yo. Actually, that's Watley, and she lays it up and in. Benson's got some good young-looking players here. They've been able to contribute. You know, like I said, only 2 seniors earlier, but they rely on the freshmen and sophomores this year so far for Benson Tech.
And it seems like that early question of travel and playing the first game didn't make an impact. I just think their energy is very flat. If this team played with a lot more energy, they could produce a lot more, if you ask me. Really, really good, solid team, but they're playing extremely flat. And a lot of teams wonder, like, what's the difference? Sometimes you just got to play with high energy. You can't get into those low points because then your team is not successful, especially when you have a team as young as this one. And Benson, you got to just be able to play very aggressive and strong. New Hope is extremely senior-led and touted and very talented. And if you are a young player, you want to obviously play on this level so you can get noticed and you can get seen. So I think if they just play with a lot more energy, they're going to win their next 2 games, and that's going to be an adjustment that they got to fix. Other than that, their man-to-man execution was probably their weakest suit for today. Everything else they played pretty well. Is just picking up that energy and then finding those easy buckets to score from.
Yeah, and Benson takes on Antelope tomorrow. So that'll be a good matchup there as Antelope from Sacramento area comes down here to Stockton to play Benson from Oregon. That's a 2:30 tip here. You can catch that game again here live on NorCal Sports TV.
That's going to be a good one. Antelope, highly touted, 5-star player over there, and we see the Benson group right now. It's going to be some heavy weights for sure in that 2:30 game.
Watley to the line, 4. Benson shooting free throws, missed the first one. First free throw off, no good. Second free throw attempt for Watley. Short. Rebound comes off to Porter for New Hope. Porter over to Vantieri. Back over to top of the key. Drive by Pinnock is no good, but picks up a foul. .118 left to go here. 54-39 our score. New Hope getting set to inbound the ball. Inbounds it back to the inbound trigger person, Porter, and she hits the shot.
And they're pretty much waking up right now. New Hope looking like they did in the fourth quarter. Benson had a chance in that third, but it just seemed like it's slipping away from him.
Now turnover caused by Anna Porter for New Hope Academy. Feeds Gackman down low, and she puts in 2 more points for the Lady Tigers. .12 on the shot clock. Benson trying to find somebody open. Lori Porter steals the ball for New Hope Academy. 1-on-2. Now bounce pass tries to get it Venteri, but it's out of her reach. Tipped away by Benson Tech. That'll leave 7.4 left to go here in the fourth quarter as Ann Porter set to inbound for New Hope. She inbounds the ball to Pinnock, and Pinnock's just going to hold it as we reach the final score. New Hope 58, Benson 39. We'll be back with our NCS TV Summer Camp Player of the Game after this. So once again, our final score, New Hope Academy 58, Benson Tech 49, as Rihanna Dazan works on getting our NCS TV Summer Camp Player of the Game. And it's going to be Rihanna Dazan.
All right, I'm here with the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp Player of the Game, Maria Gakdang, all the way from Maryland, New Hope Academy. Congratulations, you ended the game with 13 points. How would you assess your performance today?
I think I played really well compared to the rest of the games before, but I just think that today I had to come and show off for my team. You know, my coach gave me a message before the game and said, you're here to dominate, so that's what I did.
And what does it take from Maria Gakdang specifically to dominate on the floor time and time again?
I just think that having patience on the floor and having, poise to, get those buckets and everything, yeah.
Get those buckets, girl. And what kind of statement does this win give your team moving forward?
This is the start of our winning streak, and we're not letting up from here.
Message received. Thank you for your time. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Rihanna. So, again, New Hope Academy and Benson Tech both play again here tomorrow. But let's take a look at some numbers there. What do you got that stands out to you from the game today?
Well, Maria, she finished with 13 points. She had those 2 monstrous blocks, multitude of rebounds. You can't knock her performance. And then Picnic came in big with the 4 threes, finishing with 14 points. So they had their 2 stars and then a balanced attack as the game came on. And then for Benson, they had the freshman, Anna Brown. She kind of led the way with 11 points, just played solid. You couldn't ask for more from a freshman in an opening game, but I think they both got an opportunity to kind of get the training wheels off early and break things in, and they look very well, and they're going to be some heavy hitters as they go along in this showcase.
All right, don't forget to stay tuned for more of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase here on NorCal Sports TV. For Lauren Goodman, I'm Jeremy Hurtado, our producer Gian I. Thanks for being on the show, and we'll see you next time here live on NorCal Sports TV.